What's going on, everyone? Back to my NFL draft grades. Let's head into the AFC East. I'm starting with the Buffalo Bills, alphabetical order as always. And they got AJ Epenesa in the second round. This is a steal, A+ in my opinion. Epenesa, I think, should have gone the first round. I'm going to Minnesota in the first round. They obviously got some good players themselves. But Epenesa, he's a stud. He's going to be a great pass rusher. And the Bills, they need to replace like Ron Alexander. Jerry Hughes getting up there in age. You do need guys like this. And I think that he can also be pretty versatile and play the whole coverage. I don't know. But I think he's going to be a great player. He's going to be extremely fun for the Bills to use. He's going to be a great replacement for guys like Ron Alexander. A+, it's a steal in the end. I just think it's an A+ pick right there. Then the third, they took Zack Moss, who's a great power back. I give this one an A as well. They have Devin Singletary, but running back, you need more than you can really find a lot of really nice running backs. And Singletary and Moss, that's a great duo. Singletary could be the elusive pass catcher guy, while Zack Moss could be the power guy that comes in at the goal line. And even then, he's fast too. Like Zack Moss isn't like slow. He's not Brandon Jacobs speed. He's a nice player. I give that one an A. Well, that takes us to their fourth round pick, which is Gabriel Davis, receiver from UCF. I think this is a reach. I'm going to give it a C+. I'm going to C actually. I don't know a lot about Gabriel Davis. He has come from UCF, which was that team that went undefeated and self-proclaimed they'd win the national championship. Or they did win the national championship. I think they ranked 8th or something like that. I don't even remember. I don't care. They beat Auburn. I remember that. And I was like, oh my god. Right. Enough about UCF. I don't know much about him. I'm gonna give it a C- actually because I don't know anything about him. I think there are better receivers on the board. And that takes us to our fifth round pick, which I think is a cock block to the Patriots. Jake Fromm. This is a steal, but with them having Josh Allen, I don't really understand the pick. So I'm gonna give it a C. I just don't think they needed him. Although I do, I'm not gonna be that stupid. I'm gonna give it an A+. This is definitely just a game away from New England. If the deal's not still on the board, the next pick, I'm 99.99% sure New England will take him. This is a cock block. And Josh Allen, now when Josh Allen came out, I had an account called Josh Allen's Draft Bust. And while I don't think he's necessarily a bust, I don't think he's going to live up to, what was he, 10th overall pick or so? I don't think he's going to be, I just think his development is really already stagnated. I don't know if he's going to get any better than he is right now. And I think having Jake Fromm as their backup is a great backup. And for all we know, he's probably going to play. We'll see how Josh Allen does, though. I still have a little faith. Now, they took a kicker in the 6th round. I give this one an F. I don't understand why they took a kicker this early. Now, obviously, a bunch of kickers went, but it's just a kicker. Who cares? I know the rest of the kickers C's, but this one's an F because he went too early, in my opinion. But then they made up for it because they got Isaiah Hodgins, who I think could probably even be better than Gabriel Davis, who went earlier. But Hodgins, he's a tall receiver. He has great catch radius, and he's not necessarily he's obviously not super fast or anything. He's gonna be a nice player, I think. From Oregon State. I'm gonna give that one a B+. He's a good receiver. Then the final pick, this is a steal right here. Dane Jackson, Pitt. I don't know how he got this far down. I thought he'd be around a fifth to a 6th, maybe a 4th round pick. And I think Jackson, he's a little grabby. He doesn't really get interception or anything, but I think he's gonna overall be a nice player. He's a senior, or he's a veteran, not a veteran, but you know what I mean. He just knows what he's doing out on the field. He knows what he's going to do with the ball. And I think he understands the game pretty well. I give that one a B+ as well. Overall, I think the Bills get a B. It was a pretty decent draft. They got Epenesa, which is a steal. They got Zack Moss. They got Jake Fromm, the cockblock Patriots. And, I mean, it was just a nice draft. Actually, I'm going to give it a B+. B+, I think that's fair. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next team. This is the East. I almost did the South. My bad. Let's just go to the Dolphins. Their first pick, they got Tua. I think Tua is it B. Why? Injuries. Now, they do still have Rosen and Fitzpatrick. So, it's not... I think they're the right team to get Tua. I think Tua's a good quarterback. I just don't trust him. He comes from Alabama. There's not a good track record of Alabama quarterbacks succeeding in the NFL or being amazing players. And I know... he's a lefty. I don't trust lefties. Ever since Tebow, I don't trust lefties. I just can't do it. And I think, honestly, Tua's like 5,000 times the passer Tebow is. That might be an understatement, but still, I just don't trust him. He's small, injury prone. But obviously, tank for Tua, they're mounted all year. And I do think he's a very good quarterback. If he wasn't injury prone or small or a lefty, I think he'd be the second best quarterback in the class. And I think there would be a good argument that could be the top. But with all of those concerns, I'm making that pick a B. I think they should have gone for an offensive lineman and then try to get a quarterback later like Jordan Love. Anyways, that's going to be controversial. And then they took Ashtyn Jackson. I'm giving this one a C+. No, B-, because they do need tackle. I'm happy they took one. But Josh Jones was there. And I think Ashtyn Jackson is going to be a good... I think he'll end up being a good player. He was a little off last year at USC because of it. You know, I saw a story on talking about it. Because the ESPN's like, oh, we're going to go tell the press story about everybody. But I just don't understand why I take Ashtyn Jackson when there are a lot better tackles on the board. I'm sorry if you hear that outside. I don't know what the hell's going on or why people are always outside at 1 a.m., but whatever. Ashtyn Jackson went down to B-. I don't think it's the best pick. They could have gotten Josh Jones. Could have gotten a lot better guys there. And then it's Noah. Alright, let's see if I get this. Igbinoghene. I think I did that right. Hopefully I did. I give this one a C. I don't understand this pick. There are better corners on the board, like Jalen Johnson, or really just like, there's just a lot better. I even say Bryce Hall is better than this guy. He's an okay player. He's a decent player. Yeah, I'm not really trying to trash him. I just think they could have gone a better player. And they already have good secondary, Xavier Howard and Byron Jones. This guy's probably going to be a slot corner, which I don't think you should really get a slot corner in the first round. Like, I know it's becoming more of an importance, but I don't think you take a slot corner in the first round. Like, you get better ones, or not better ones, but better value. So I get it on a C. I don't think that was the best trade or best pick. Then in the second round, they took Robert Hunt, and I'm going to give this one a B+. They did need lineman, they needed a guard, they got one. He's a decent player, and you know what? A good pick. Then they took Raekwon Davis, so I think it was another good pick. I'm going to move Hunt up to an A-. I'm going to make Raekwon Davis an A- as well. Davis is another good pick here from Alabama. Obviously from being for Bama, he's gifted, played with Tua, that little chemistry there. But I think he's a nice player. He's big and he's athletic for his size. Good run stopper. He's a bit okay pass rusher. Or it'll be a good pass rusher. I think it's a nice pick. A-. I like the pick. And then the third round, they took Brandon Jones, a safety. I think that they should have gone Antoine Winfield in the first round, or in the second round, or just gone Antoine Winfield, or even Grant Delpit, or McKinney, or anyone else. Brandon Jones, he's a bad safety. I'm giving this one a B-. He's an okay player. I don't think he's anything special. I'll give it a C+. I don't think he's that great. He's from Texas. He's a decent run guy. I don't think he's that amazing in coverage. He's not really speedy or anything. He'll be an okay player, I guess. He's a good returner, apparently. And then the fourth round, this is a pick I really like. They got Solomon Kindley. This is my first, A flat. I think Kindley's a steal at this point. I should have gone the third round. I would have liked Kindley. I think Kindley's going to be a starter on this team, honestly. And I think he's just going to be a really good player. He's a good pass blocker, good run blocker. He's a decent pass blocker, good run blocker. He played off guard spots. He's a good player from Georgia. Steal from Georgia. I give that one an A. And then to Jason Stowbridge, another nice player. I'll give this one a B+. They did already take a tackle in Raekwon Davis. This guy's a lot smaller and extremely small for a defense tackle. He's 275 pounds. But I think he's a nice player. I'll give it a B. I don't remember if I said anything lower or higher, but he actually plays DN. But then this is the steal of the draft, in my opinion, or at least one of the steals of the draft. Curtis Weaver in the 5th round. I don't know what happened to Curtis Weaver or why he fell. I thought he'd be a 2nd round pick or a 3rd round pick. Somehow got all the way to the 5th round, and Miami took him. This is a steal, A+, slam dunk, great pick. And he's a pass rusher for Boise State. I think he has really nice pass rush moves. He's not necessarily like speedy or super agile or anything, but he's just a really good, like all round pass rusher and run stopper. I think he's a really good player. I don't know how he fell as far as he did. And then this is an F. It's a long snapper in the 6th round. F. Why did you drop the long snapper? Just why? But then the 7th round, they got Malcolm Perry, and this is an interesting pick. He was a Navy kid, which means he played quarterback at Navy. At 5'9", 186 pounds. It's Navy. What do you expect? But he's going to be a good player. Or I don't know if he'll be a good player. He's a good project. He's going to be fun to just watch and see if he'll end up being a star or become something. I'll go down at B+ because he's good potential. Overall, with all the picks the Dolphins had, I think they kind of underwhelmed. They did get some guys that are steals like Kindley, Weaver. They got Raekwon Davis, but I think their 1st round picks were underwhelming, and they had 3 of them. And I just don't understand how their 1st round picks went. I just don't think they did the best that they could with those. So overall, I'm gonna just draft a B-. And I do think they got, obviously, like I just said, they got good players later like Weaver and Kindley, but I just don't. They could have done so much better, in my opinion. And I'm not Tua. I'm not trying to trash Tua. I like Tua. He'll be a good quarterback if he can stay healthy. But can he stay healthy? And I think they underwhelmed Austin Jackson and Igbinoghene. Didn't make sense to me. So I give it a B- draft. Not one of the better drafts I've seen. Now let's go to everybody's favorite team, the New England Patriots. Their first pick was Kyle Duggar, which is kind of surprising, but being the Patriots, it's not that surprising. I think he's a really nice safety. I think he's underrated. Give him a B. He's a nice safety. And they have some veterans at safety, so obviously Duggar's going to be fun to develop behind McCourty and Hatchung. And I don't remember if they still have their own Harmon. They probably don't, but he's going to be a good 3rd safety. He'll be fun to bring in. He might even start with Hatchung, who knows. Now let's move to their next pick. I barely talk about that. But I'll talk a little bit about Duggar. So he's pretty speedy, I'm pretty sure. He's from a small school as well. Ryan. Yeah, he's fast. He's decent size. He's going to be a good player. Next, Josh Uche. He's a perfect Patriot type pass rusher. And, like, if you understand the Patriot scheme, they have, like, 4-3-3-4 hybrid type guys on their team that play outside linebacker, either role. It's a good player for their scheme. This is an A. It's just a nice player. I thought they'd get Zach Bond, but they got Uche instead. So he's better. And then they got another steal. They got Anfernee Jennings here in the 3rd round. That's an A. Great player. In my opinion, he's from Bama, of course, so he's obviously athletic, good profile. And he's good. He's a really good run defender for an edge. And I think he'll be a decent pass rusher as well. And he's obviously fast and athletic. And I think he's just going to be a good player for New England. That's an A. And I'm actually surprised he went as early as he did because a lot of people were low on him. But I think he went the exact right spot. And now next, Devin Asiasi. And I give this one a C. Mainly because I think the guy they got later is better. But they got 2 tight ends. They're trying to replace Gronk still. Because Gronk's a fucking Buccaneer now. Sure. I don't know much about Asiasi. I'm pretty sure he's a decently fast player. He's from UCLA, which probably means he's fast because he's from California. And I think he'll end up being an okay player, but I just think their next pick, Dalton Keene, is better. Give this one a B+. I think he's a better player. Not really a better player, but I think he's more potential. I think he's going to end up being better. And I think he's just be a nice player. He's a good receiver, speedy as well. They're also pretty similar players from what I've seen from their descriptions and stuff. And honestly, I think it's just kind of, if you're taking back-to-back tight ends, it's kind of weird. They drafted a kicker in the 5th round. Since it's the Patriots, I'll give it a D, but the 5th round kicker makes no sense to me. Next, they got Michael Onwenu from Michigan, a guard. He's fucking huge, like 344 pounds. probably pretty powerful. But I just don't really know much about him. I don't think he really played that much, because I'm pretty sure more other guys are ahead of him on the depth chart. I think he'll be end up being okay. He'll probably never be a starter. We'll just see. Next, they got Justin Herron from Wake Forest, the offensive tackle. And he's a team captain there. He's a 4-year starter. He was okay, I guess. I don't know much about him. I'll give it a C. Next, they took Cassh Maluia. That was bad. He's fast, decent, speedy linebacker. I don't know what to really say about him. I think he'll be a decent guy for the Patriots to use, because I think he can fit their scheme pretty well as a linebacker. I'll go down to B. And then their final pick, we took Dustin Woodard from Memphis. Again, I don't know much about these late linemen. I'm surprised that nobody took Calvin Throckmorton. He's one of the few ones I knew about. But he's a 4-year starter, it looks like. He played multiple positions on the offensive line, and, well, with the Patriots getting him, he'll probably end up being a good player. A really good one. Overall, I think the Patriots draft, I think if any other team got this draft, it'd probably be like a C+, but the Patriots getting this draft, I'd give it a B. Now the final team in the AFC is the New York Jets. In their first pick, they got Mekhi Becton. This is my 364-pound tackle. And I'm going to give this pick A-, because I think, well, actually, I'll give it an A because he was the last tackle on the board, I believe. Actually, no, Wirfs wasn't there still there. I think they should take Wirfs, so I'll move it down to an A- again. But Becton, he's obviously a really good player. He's huge, and he's extremely athletic. He was my 4th tackle in the class, behind Thomas, Wirfs, Wills. I had ahead of Wirfs, but I said Wirfs first by accident because their names are so close to each other. But obviously, Becton, he's going to be a really good player. He's going to be a stud tackle for the Jets. I'm sure they're extremely excited that they got one of the best players in this draft, or one of the best tackles in this draft. Then the second round, I honestly think this is a steal here. Denzel Mims, really late in the round, 27th overall. Really good pick here. I give this one an A. Sam Darnold, he is suffering. Why? Because he has no line and no threats. Their first 2 picks, Mekhi Becton, Denzel Mims, those will really help Darnold out. Mims, he's a big receiver with a big catch radius. He's also extremely fast at the point, or just like straight line speed. He'll be great help for Darnold. There's no balls up too, like Stafford did with Calvin Johnson beginning of his career. I think that Denzel Mims is a great place for Robbie Anderson. Give that one an A. Then their 3rd round pick, Ashtyn Davis. This is another A in my opinion. He's a really good safety, and I think he's a good tackler, good coverage guy. He's good. He can really play anywhere. And I know people will be like, "Oh my God, they got a safety. They're gonna trade Jamal Adams." They're not gonna trade him. He's probably gonna play free safety for him ahead of Marcus May, because Marcus May is mediocre. 3rd round pick. The second 3rd round pick was Jabari Zuniga from Florida. And I don't know a lot about Zuniga, but I think he's a nice player. He is he's good speed, of course. He's a good edge rusher, and I think he's just gonna be a decent player. I'm going to B. The 4th round, they got La'Michael Perine, I believe, Perine, from Florida, and he's another decent running back, a decent guy when it comes to power. He's a decent power back. He's an okay receiver. He's a decent receiver as well. He's not necessarily like an amazing runner overall, but he'll be a decent player. He'll get on to B. 4th round, James Morgan. Giving this one a D. I don't really get it. I kind of get they want to back up, but I don't think Morgan's that great. He's a good arm, of course. We all know about his arm, but Darnold there, I just really don't see the point getting James Morgan in the 4th round. Especially one guy with Jake Fromm's on the board. I think he would have been a much better pick there. I give that one a D. Next, Cameron Clark, another Charlotte 49er off the board. And this pick, I don't know a lot about these Charlotte 49er players, but I think they're all pretty athletic and like undersized. This guy was really undersized, but he's more athletic than most guys because they need that to get off their first term Sun Belt or something. I just got out of it a few years ago. But he's a decent player to fit in this Jet system. He'll be okay. He's just going to be a developmental guy, in my opinion. I don't think he's ever going to be anything amazing. I'll give it, I don't know, I'll give it a C. Next, this is another huge steal. Bryce Hall in the 5th round. I thought he was a 2nd round pick. I was begging the 49ers to trade up for him. Then trade up for fucking that tackle. I forgot his name. Colton McKivitz, I believe. I thought we should take a Bryce Hall there. I'm so sad that we didn't. But Bryce Hall, he's a great press cover 3 corner. He's a little slow, but I'm just shocked he fell as far as he did. He's going to be a great corner for the Jets. He's going to play Tremaine Johnson probably. He's going to be starter. A+. Then punter. Don't care. D. It's a punter. So overall, Jets, I give that B+. Good pick. Good draft class. And that's it for the AFC East grades. So hope you guys enjoyed those grades. And if you did, leave a like, subscribe, share, do whatever the hell you want. Don't really care. Actually, I do care a lot. Hope you guys support the channel a little bit. My first videos being these draft grades. But I enjoy talking about these. And we'll see if I'm right, wrong in the future. We're halfway through the divisions. I'll see you guys next time. I have no idea what division I'm doing because I'm just going in alphabetical order pretty much. Peace.